3 years ago, my wife, Emily, vanished from my life. No warning, no goodbye, just a short note on the kitchen counter. I can't do this anymore. Don't look for me. At first, I thought something terrible had happened. Maybe she'd been kidnapped. Maybe she was in danger. But soon the truth came out. She hadn't disappeared. She had run away with another man. The betrayal nearly killed me. I spent nights staring at the ceiling, replaying every moment of our marriage, wondering how I could have missed the signs. She had lied to my face, pretended to love me, while planning her escape into someone else's arms. And worst of all, she left me with nothing but debt and broken promises. Those first months were hell. I drank too much, I stopped eating, I isolated myself from everyone. But pain has a strange way of shaping a man. Slowly, I started to rebuild. I worked harder at my business, turning what was once a small struggling company into something worth millions. Therapy helped me learn to let go of the guilt I never should have carried. And then, fate introduced me to someone who truly changed everything. Her name was Isabella. She was the opposite of Emily in every way. Kind, grounded, someone who never needed to tear others down to feel whole. She didn't care about my money, my past, or my scars. She loved me, the broken, healing version of myself. With her, I finally felt at peace. Fast forward 3 years later. Isabella and I decided to take a quiet vacation to a beach resort, far away from all the noise of business meetings and city life. We walked hand in hand across the sand, laughing as the waves splashed against our feet. For the first time in years, I felt truly free. And then I saw her. Emily. She was sitting under a faded beach umbrella, her hair messy, her skin weathered, her eyes duller than I remembered. She wasn't alone. There was a man next to her, but he looked nothing like the one she had left me for. He seemed tired, bitter, uninterested. She noticed me before I could turn away. Her eyes widened, her face drained of color, and for a moment she froze. Because standing next to me was Isabella, radiant, glowing, laughing as she tucked her arm around mine. I could feel Emily's stare burning holes into us, and suddenly, it hit me. This was the revenge I never had to plan. Life had already written it for me. Emily slowly stood up, almost stumbling on the sand. She walked over, her lips parting like she wanted to say something, but her voice cracked. I didn't know you'd be here. I looked at her, calm, steady. Neither did I. Her eyes flicked to Isabella, who gave her a polite, almost pitying smile. That smile seemed to cut deeper than any insult. Emily's lips trembled as she tried again. She's beautiful. Yes, I said firmly, squeezing Isabella's hand. She is everything I ever needed. The silence that followed was deafening. Emily's face went pale, her eyes glassy with unshed tears. She wanted to say more, maybe to apologize, maybe to beg, but I didn't let her. I leaned closer, my voice low, calm, but sharp as glass. You left me in the dark. You made me believe I wasn't enough. But look at me now, Emily. I found someone who knows my worth. That's something you'll never be able to take away. Her lips quivered, but she couldn't respond. She turned back toward her umbrella, her shoulders slumped, her new partner staring at her with indifference. Meanwhile, I walked down the beach with Isabella, the sound of waves swallowing the past. That moment wasn't about screaming, or anger, or revenge plotted in silence. It was about showing her what she had thrown away. The best revenge wasn't her pain. It was my happiness. And as we walked away, Isabella leaned her head on my shoulder and whispered, "Are you okay?" I smiled, really smiled, for the first time in years. I've never been better.